Okay, this is a quick do video. What's some things to do for your guinea pig? Fleece blankets, vet cloth. Okay, you're gonna want to have vet cloth at the bottom of your guinea pig cage. I know vet cloth isn't the cheapest thing, but you can wash it, so get vet cloth. Felt blankets. You want felt blankets. They like soft. Ball cat toys. These mats that you can chew apart. Cat tunnels. Litter box, because they're probably not going to use it, but they might, and this one seems to be peeing in it, so I am very appreciative of it, mostly peeing in it. I mean, he peed a little in here. You can see the little spot where he peed. Fresh, clean blankets all the time. If you're not at least saking the bedding out daily, you're not doing it right, unless he doesn't poop on it at all. If he doesn't poop on it at all, of course you don't need to sake it out daily, but you've got poop on there. Would you want to sleep with a little poop in your bed? Probably not. So just take it out and sake it. If it's really, really messy, wash it. Do give them good, wholesome pellets. You want to go for non-GMO. And you want soy-free, grain-free, a good made in USA. You want good hay. Good hay. You want alfalfa while they're little. You skip alfalfa after the 6 months, but before 6 months, you want alfalfa in the diet. Once they're past 6 months, no alfalfa. With enough alfalfa. Not that they can't have some alfalfa, but it's not necessary. It's too rich and it has too much calcium, and you're going to get a fat guinea pig. So what you want is just when they're babies, they need the extra calcium to grow. They need the alfalfa. You want to give them salads and vegetables, leafy. They really prefer leafies, so lettuce, cabbage, spinach. Look up beet leaves. Look up what ones are good for them. Don't overgive any vegetable, a nice variety. Don't introduce too many vegetables at once. It could have an allergy just like a person, so you want to give them something new. You want to make sure they don't have Winnie Pooh afterwards, and then you can give them something new another day. If they have Winnie Pooh, they are allergic to that product, or just didn't fit with them, and as long as it was fresh, and there was nothing wrong with it, just mark it off as don't feed my guinea pig. If it was, you found that you actually gave them something rotting, then it may be the mold or decay of the thing that gave them the Winnie Pooh. You can give them some weeds, dandelion, daisy, peppermint for herbs, oregano. If you have that freshly grown in your garden, those are things that would be nice to give it. When it's an adult, it likes zucchini and carrots and cucumbers, but don't give it zucchini and cucumbers as a baby because they're too watery vegetables, and if they eat too many watery vegetables, they won't eat enough of their hay and their pellets, and then they will become malnourished. So vegetables that are watery, not wet. Actually, wet in the video, but I meant watery vegetables. Vegetables with a lot of water in them are not vegetables that used to be giving a baby guinea pig. It's fine for adults, but anytime you give them anything, a slice or two of the vegetable, you're not giving them the whole vegetable. So, say you're going to have carrots, so you slice yourself up a carrot, and you take a couple slices off of the guinea pig and give it to the guinea pig. Don't give the guinea pig the whole carrot. Don't give the guinea pig the whole cucumber. Just a couple slices of the cucumber. Yes, they have peels, and yes, they can eat the... I guess they can eat the peels, I'm just saying. They can eat corn on the cob, but they cannot eat dried corn. But even if you're going to give them corn on the cob, please do not overdo it. No canned corn. So, they can eat the corn leaves, but still, don't overdo it. Don't overdo anything with your pet. You want him to have, like I said, the enclosures, the tunnels, toys. The sectioned off area is very important. This spot he gets fed. This spot he does not. Now, guinea pigs are not easily potty trained, but if you have a sectioned off area where he eats and a sectioned off area where he plays, there will be less mess in the play area and more mess in the food area. So your cage and guinea pig will be cleaner and happier. Always keep cage clean. Do not buy it as a first-time training pet. Do not buy it because you think it's going to be an easy pet. Guinea pigs are not easy. Guinea pigs are expensive. They have a diet that is expensive. They have needs that are expensive. You're going to have to be washing their stuff, changing their stuff. It's a messy pet. They poop and pee everywhere. And you're going to need to clean that. I don't find it smelly, but I keep my cages clean. So, if you didn't keep your cages clean, you might find it smelly. I don't know. But, as is, a clean cage is good. Always check the bum. Make sure there's no poop stuck on it. Check the eyes. Make sure the eyes aren't watery or anything of that sort. Check the nose. Make sure it's not runny. Keep an eye on the teeth. Cut their nails once a month. If you can't do it, you're going to have to take it to somebody to do it. It has to be done. You can't ignore it. It has to be done. They have to have the nails cut. You can't have them short. They're not hard. You just use a little puppy nail clipper and it will be fine. Or a kitten nail clipper. Don't use a big one. Just a little one for little dogs. Do not, and if you get long-haired one, I have one long-haired one. This one's long-haired, and as he gets older, you can see how pretty his hair is going to be. You're going to have to comb it, and you're going to have to brush it. So you're going to have to get him used to being combed and brushed as a baby, and you're going to have to get him used to being handled. Now, they don't like to be handled. They don't like to be bothered. But your pet should be taught to be handled for your care convenience. You should be able to pick your animal up, check his bum, check his feet, check his eyes, check his mouth without it being completely freaked out that you are touching it. So don't, just because they don't like to be handled, don't not teach it to be handled. Also teach it to go into something. Now I have that one taught to go inside of the little unicorn bedding, so he'll crawl into there, and then I will pick the bed up, and that is how I take him out of the cage. Now, this is an important thing to teach your guinea pig, so you can take it to the vet if you need to, or somebody to take it to get its nails cleaned, or if you need to bring it in and out of an enclosure. You want a way of it coming to you. You want a way for him to come out, go into his little bed, be carried out and combed, his hair combed and brushed. If it needs brushed or combed or not, it doesn't matter. Make it a daily part of your routine, so you're not going to find it snaggly. If you cannot handle long-haired pets that have long hair, don't get a long-haired pet. It's not difficult. I don't care if you like the way it looks. If you're not going to comb it and keep the snags out, don't get it. As always, never abandon your animal. You do your research first. You take the responsibility that you have, and you take care of it. And if for some reason it's not going to work and it's better for the animal to be rehomed, you talk to your immediate circle and find out if your immediate circle has anybody that can take them in. Your last resort is the shelter. And it really shouldn't be done. And I don't condone anyone abandoning an animal to a shelter, frankly. But don't let it die because you're not going to abandon it to a shelter. Just don't. I mean, usually you'll find somebody in your immediate circle or somebody's immediate circle that can take care of the animal, but you make sure it is going to a good home. You don't just post it online and then your guinea pig gets end up being fed to somebody's snake. So you make sure it goes to a good home. If you cannot take care of it, you find someone who is responsible who take care of it. That's how I got this guy. Not for a boy guinea pig. I wanted to go being guinea pig, but I ended up taking him in. Then I ended up buying him a companion, which hopefully will work because they're both boys. But if it doesn't work, I am content to have two boys that can talk to each other. They are not really a lone animal. They are a packed animal. So you're going to have two, and I'm going to suggest two girls because they're going to get along well. Two boys is a lot harder, and you don't want a boy and a girl, and you don't want to stop breeding. They will breed, and you're going to have to deal with the babies. And if you're going to do that, fine, but you have a network of responsible people to buy these. You're not going to just breed them and expect to just find places for them, or you're going to make money off selling them. This is not a good idea. You probably end up just selling them to people as snake pets, snake food, if you do things like that. So be responsible if you're going to go for female and male. or neuter the male. Which is, of course, going to be super expensive. But if you're going to want a male and female, that's what you're going to do. Otherwise, go for 2 females. If you're stuck with 2 males and they don't get along, this does not mean abandon one of the males. This means they have to be in a cage together, side by side. I mean, separate, side by side, where they can giggle and chat and talk to each other, so they have the ability to speak to their own kind, though they don't have the ability to kill each other. If you are having a lone pet, you're going to make sure you have to pet it. Everyone, always pet it anyways, but make sure you pet it enough because it needs the contact of skin for health. Everything needs the contact of touch as touch health, and if it's never touched, it will not be healthy. So, alright, that's some quick do video, and I have this waterer I like a lot, and it has a spot here that stops them from drowning. It keeps the water from being too deep, so that's always good, and I find this one really good. This is as a puppy waterer. They have these guards for kitten waterers, and they may have them for guinea pigs, I don't know. But this one is for dogs, and I like this one. So, alright. I am done.